Hi everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today I'm playing live for YouTube without the benefit of cherry-picking games, and I'm going to be playing the most powerful tier 10 heavy tank in the game. And is it any surprise that with regards to overall win ratio, it's a Clan Wars tank closely followed by the Object 279E, but with regards to win ratio difference, the 279E leapfrogs the VK7201K. And so today I am going to be playing the tier 10 Soviet reward heavy tank and one of the most infamous vehicles in the game. It's the Object 279E, and I don't have my crew assigned for this vehicle. So let's get Uncle QuickyBaby up to speed. So brothers, repairs, recon, emergency, coordination, and practicality will be what our commander skills we will take for a heavy tank. We're going to take situational awareness, firefighting, and side-by-side for our heavy tank crew skills. For our gunner, we're going to take brothers, repairs, designated target, deadeye, snapshot, and armorer for this vehicle, as we're not going to be sitting still to benefit from coordination, or concentration I should say. Brothers in arms, repairs, off-road driving, engineer. The controlled impact on a vehicle like this, it's not the heaviest, but it still weighs 60 tons and it's fun to ram. And then it becomes a toss-up. Do we want smooth ride off-road driving or clutch braking on a vehicle like this? I definitely want off-road driving. I'll probably take clutch braking as well. But smooth ride, very nice, especially for scrublords like me that don't use avert stabs. For my loader, brothers, repairs, ammo tuning, intuition, definitely close quarters combat for a vehicle like this. And then it's a case of safe stowage or adrenaline rush. Well, I'm trolling if I don't take safe stowage. So let's get safe stowage on this vehicle. That also will allow me to take the shell organizer on this tank, which triples the effect of safe stowage, which means that my ammo rack is going to be very much better protected. I have 101.63% ammo rack durability from that. It will cost me 9,000 credits a game if I pre-purchase them by buying them in bundles of 100. Anyway, 279E, let's get stuck in. So, with the 279E, I got two builds. One is using a turbo, the other is using a durability device. I'm probably going to end up taking the turbo on this map because I do feel like it's something I need a little bit of speed. Oh no, am I going to be sharing the mic with Uncle QuickyBaby today? That's right, Uncle QuickyBaby demanding that mic. And I guess, considering when this video will be released, you'll know that there's a second Uncle QuickyBaby in the game now, Agent QuickyBabs, or as I like to call him, Nasty Babs. Nasty QuickyBabs. You know, you've got the YouTube and the Twitch version of Uncle Scrublord, right? The commander that you got a couple of years ago was the nicer baby. You know, the baby that I am when I don't have to play this game for a long time. Agent QuickyBabs, which is available for now, still available now, is more of the, I played a little bit too much World of Tanks, and he's going to give a little bit of a hard time to everyone involved. That's a 260. I really think he'll just farm my entire team unless I go after him. So I'm actually going to turn and I'm going to go towards the bridge. I would love to go and farm those medium tanks, but I just think that unless I go and fight this 260, that he's just going to farm everyone. So I don't like to sit back and just watch my team get farmed. So instead, I'm going to make my way over here and try and protect my allies. So here's my biggest tip about the 279E, and that is you actually have to be using a little bit of your gun depression. If you're not using your gun depression, then it's bad, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get forwards, watch as somehow 3 tanks, including an entire platoon, have pretty much almost already got themselves completely farmed in the first 90 seconds of this battle. And now I'm going to show you what this vehicle's all about, which is making sure that you're wedging your armor up. So you want to try and find a dip like this, and then wedge your armor up. And it doesn't matter what they're doing, they are now unable to go through us very quickly. Let's see if this guy's actually going. That guy's got a very good rate of fire. But that's World of Tanks now, right? I'm punishing him, though. I'm punishing him. I need this guy to fall back quickly. So yeah, you want to basically find a ridge where you can vault your vehicle up, because if you don't vault your vehicle up, it's not going to work. So this corner looks like it'll work for me as well for vaulting my vehicle up, as I'll call it. That 260's actually fallen back. Guy's trying to go for my weak point. And now we just got to be careful about the tanks on the other side. But I'm just going to hunt this 260. And so yeah, it's basically about just vaulting your vehicle up, using the depression, tanking for your allies like this, wedge your armor back a bit. And then as you drag your mouse down, as you drag your mouse down, you can tell whether your armor's protected. If your reticle's above your opponent's, that means that effectively you're protected. And so, yeah, be constantly dragging your mouse down, put your gun above your opponent's, and then if you see that that works, then you'll know that you're pretty safe. And then it's a case of just lurching forwards while they're reloading, punishing them for trying to do silly things like destroy this vehicle, and then falling back. That's the idea. And yeah, we'll have to fire a lot of heat, but that's World of Tanks for you. Maybe I should have focused this 260 here. Oh no 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 no. Okay, so I'm really happy that I didn't shy away from that fight. I basically destroyed what I think is one of the most important tanks on the enemy team, and I baited the FE405 across to be able to come after me. The Conqueror's pinging help on the minimap. For what reason, I don't know. Oh no, the concept chart's coming after me. Can I sneak across here without getting hit by the... I can. There we go. That's beautiful. He'll die now. And... yeah. Just wedge my armor up here and try and bait this guy, I guess, now. Okay, he missed. That's good. Just got to be careful with the FE405 at the end of the alleyway. He could absolutely nuke me here. Could absolutely nuke me. Oh, you're really coming across for me here? Nah, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that, lad. Get out my game. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys and girls. So, one reward vehicle dominates the other. Got to watch out here, though. This FE405 could do very bad things to me. But I also want to just try and farm this IS-7 down below. The Jaegeru is the ultimate counter for a vehicle like this. Is the Jaegeru aiming for me? He's not. Did that FE405 just fire behind me? Oh, well played. I could be dead here then. I don't understand why my team isn't trying to fight that IS-7. I think the Jagdtiger would try and harass that guy. He's not interested. Can I get down this slope safely? Pretty sure I can. Pretty sure I can. Just do things sideways, the Soviet way, right? Yeah, easy. Easy, easy. I want to get this IS-7. He's in a platoon with the 260 plus. I don't like getting shot. Oh, 3 marks of excellence! That makes me very happy. That strongly suggests to me that his platoon mate was a good player. And there's much more honor in destroying OP players than there are not OP players. Especially when you're playing like such a ridiculously OP tank like the 279E. You know, you've got the ultimate tool for heavy tanks in World of Tanks, effectively, at being influential inside the battle. So, yeah, there's a lot more honor in outplaying good players. Oh, baby, I love it. I love it. I love it. I take great satisfaction in making 62% win rate players in strong tanks like the 260 not look like 62% win rate players. And that's the difference in this tank. The 260 didn't really do anything wrong, yet we farmed his entire vehicle and we had enough hit points left over anyway. But my word, this Jagdpanzer E100, 8 shots, 8 hits, 8 pens, nearly 8,000 damage. He makes me look like a chump, so shout out to him. So I'm really happy with my decision to not shy away from fighting that Object 260 in that last battle, because I know that if him and the IS-7 had stayed there and they'd pushed together, they would have been able to mop up all of my friends. And so quite often with the 279E, it's very nice to have that, how to say, to have that confidence in yourself and in your tank that you can go in, and as long as you know how to use the tank intelligently, you'll be able to, in theory, outplay everyone. Alright, so we're going to be playing another round against 2 artillery this time. And this is the new outpost, changed outpost map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way across towards the north. Going to make my way across towards the north, which has been changed. There's actually a few buildings now that are going to protect me from the artillery. So Wargaming did substantially nerf the Object 279E, so it's kind of funny that this wasn't this vehicle's final form. Or at least it wasn't like its earlier form. The 279E previously had I think it was 1 second better reload. I think also its top speed limit was 40 kilometers an hour instead of 35. And it had 100 more hit points as far as I can remember. Wargaming really did nerf the 279E very hard. But it still remains. And I think Wargaming did a fantastic job with the nerf. I think it was one of the best things that Wargaming has ever done was nerfing the 279E and the Chieftain. I think it was just absolutely amazing because it made it so that now when you play the vehicles, you don't feel like you're just winning because of the tank as well. And now, but the most important thing is that you can actually go and play your other heavies. You can actually play your other heavies. So this Rinoceronte's down 2 shells, so I'm going to be careful here because the T-57 Heavy wants me. I need to wedge my armor up again. He's firing AP, so he won't be able to pen my upper hull very easily. I'm going to medkit that so that I can do that. And then, yeah, it's basically about just trying to find your angles here. Try and wedge your armor up as much as possible. And the more you wedge your armor up, the better protected you'll be. Let's kill the T-57 Heavy first. Nice. The Rinoceronte's blown his whole load, so he's going to just have nothing left here. I think he's given up, maybe. Oh, artillery didn't stun me there, actually. Oh, I was so keen to try and get my armor back there that I actually ended up missing a shell. But yeah, hopefully I'm showing you how to protect yourself in this tank. Ruthless takedown. I love what they've done to this side of the map if I'm playing in a 279E. Yeah, of course I'm going to love it if I can just cross the gap and try and fight. And that was pretty much 2 heavy tanks taken out, 279E. Now, this tank does look absolutely broken, overpowered when I'm playing against people who just don't know how to fight it. This tank, when I fight it, when I'm fighting the 279E, I know what its plan is. And if I was the T-57 Heavy, I would have just driven in, gone alongside and gone 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's over half of its hit points. And then I would have also turned the tank for the Rinoceronte to be able to get the shot in. Now, a lot of people just don't know how to fight this tank. And so I should probably make it... Whoop. Whoa. I'll talk about how to fight this tank in a second. I've got to just get through this game first. So the way to fight this tank is, if you can't get the side, you load gold and you shoot the flattest part of the front plate. Here, or here it's going to be here, or here it's going to be here. And outside of that, you've got to try and go for the weak points on top of the vehicle. Well, that guy got tagged, didn't he? Talk about tag. That CS63 is a goner. So I'm going to do something a bit aggressive here. And as I go down this slope, all of my armor is going to be awful. So I might just get absolutely smashed. You see how I just got absolutely farmed? Because as soon as this tank's not using its elevated gun depression, it sucks. And that's what not a lot of people realize, is that unless it's using its elevated gun like this, it's horrible. And if this guy just drives into me and shoots me, he'll kill me. But he doesn't think about the angles. So he's going to get shut down. Maybe not quite yet. Artillery's really giving it to me right now. So again, I got to just think about wedging my armor up constantly. And if I wedge my armor up, then I should be okay. Guerrilla's wanting me right now. 268's now starting to get harassed. 268's still wanting me. The Guerrilla's wanting me now as well. Hit the Guerrilla. So, I'm glad I preemptively told you when I was going to lose the hit points, because a lot of people think the 279E is just this magical vehicle that just blocks absolutely everything that hits him. But it's not. It's only when the vehicle is actually... Oh, that was a crazy bounce. Using a little bit of its gun depression, or even more than its gun depression. It's because of the fact that it doesn't have a lower plate. And because this tank doesn't have a lower plate, if you wedge that front plate up, you create this perfect angled armor. I guess the way that I'm trying to say it to you all is, with the 279E, if you wedge the front up, you turn it into an STRV-103B. It's an STRV-103B with like 180 armor, rather than having the like the 40 or 50 millimeters of armor that you get on the Swedish TD. And so that's what's so powerful about the 279E. And so if you can get into a situation where you're playing against inexperienced players who just don't know how to deal with this vehicle, and while it's a fairly popular tank, it's definitely not like the popular tank of the battlefield. You can't really blame the T-57 Heavy. He's a 51% player. He's a decent player of World of Tanks. But he needs to go and watch Uncle QuickyBaby and the Rinoceronte as well. 51% win rate player. Decent players. But they just need to go and watch Uncle QuickyBaby on YouTube. And then I'll explain to them exactly how to shoot this vehicle. I guess what I can do is I can also show it to you on Tanks GG as well. So here's a 279E. Here's as if you're shooting a 279E with AP. Okay, so firstly, load the gold. Shoot here. Okay. Now you've got it from the side. You can actually pen all here with regular rounds. And if you load the gold, even easier. 90% chance. So where the 279E is strong is when the 279E raises the front. And then you've got to hit the beak, or more importantly, it can't shoot you when it's doing this. When it's doing this to you, it can't shoot you. So don't fire, and then it won't go poke, and then go hee 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 hee. That's it. That's how you deal with a 279E. Oh, I've got the wrong equipment. Oh, darn it. Explaining for YouTube, and so I don't have the correct equipment. This is definitely a durability map. Definitely a durability map, and I'm not using a durability device. That makes me very sad inside. Oh well, it happened. If I end up needing those extra 10% hit points, then I can blame YouTube, right? And cry about it. Perfect. That's exactly what we should do. Okay, so when I'm playing on a map in a matchup like this, wow, that Blesk lasted about as long as I expect a Blesk to last. I'm kind of worried about the 268 version 5 with those heat rounds. I should be able to handle the Rinoceronte here. And also, if the Rinoceronte whiffs his shells too much, then as you can see from the last Rinoceronte, he won't have the DPM to go after us. So remember, we still got to try and like wedge this armor up. Just bait, and then pull back, and then see if they think. And then nice easy shots. Try and change the angle a little bit so that the little bit of rubble doesn't block me when I use my 5 degrees of depression. This Rinoceronte seems to really want to try and shoot me, doesn't he? Good shot! Rinoceronte hit my weak point. Good shot from me, good shot from El Rinoceronte. Patriot, this is very ambitious for you. Very ambitious. I actually made a little bit of a misplay there. I shouldn't have put my armor down until I was ready to go after him. A bit of a misplay. Could be very expensive, actually, to lose that 500 hit points. The Rinoceronte is in a platoon with the 268 version 5 and the K91. I'm a little bit worried right now because that ELC is probably going to be able to win the field. I just realized against the Rinoceronte, if he's not using his gun depression, I can just shoot his cheeks with heat. So, win for me. Looks like he's recovered all of his ammo. Is he aiming for my weak point? He is. So I should wedge up a little bit more. Oh, that was a really good shot again, dude. Well played, El Rinoceronte. He's in the house. He's out trading me right now with a Rinoceronte. It's good stuff. I gotta respect it. The guy is hitting his shots clean. And the Rinoceronte is one of those kind of tanks where if you miss, it's incredibly painful to miss. I can go through the top of his turret there. Rinoceronte is coming after me again. He's trying to go for my weak point again. Oh my lord, this Rinoceronte! Holy moly, his accuracy is mad, and the T10 also hit my beak. My lord. Okay, let's just calm down and try and back off this one. Let's calm down and try and back off this one. Wow. I mean, if I fired that many times in El Rinoceronte, I would not hit that many shells. But who knows? Maybe he's using the 5% of extra accuracy that you can have inside World of Tanks now. Alright, well, GG, well played to the Rinoceronte. He hit me 3 times, and the T10 hit me on the beak with gold. That's incredibly unlucky World of Tanks there. Incredibly unlucky World of Tanks. So, you know what? I don't think I can really back off here. I feel like I've still got to try and fight it. But at least by backing off, maybe I just baited the Rinoceronte into thinking that I'm backing off. So I got to just try and... Ugh. I can't believe he sniped that. I can't believe that Rinoceronte sniped like 4 out of 5 shells against my weak point. Amazing marksmanship by the Rinoceronte. Really good to see a tech tree tank just completely dominating this vehicle. And where's that durability device, man? If I had the durability device, I would have been able to take another shot. Q, 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 Q. But yeah, just really good marksmanship. So it shows you the differences in when players fight the 279E. In the previous two battles, I was able to just make fun of the enemy. And then in this battle, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that is some god tier sniping, and I would also argue very lucky as well. The Rinoceronte, it's not an inaccurate heavy. I wasn't sitting too still there, but man, that's some hard hits. 2,000 damage to 4 Cupola shots. Great stuff. And just like I showed you, if you fire heat and you hit the beak like that, when it's moving around, you can pen that as well with the 340 heat pen that the T10 had. So I guess I just got to get more lucky. So we might be number 1 on experience, might be number 1 on damage, but it doesn't matter. Well played to this Rinoceronte. Just hit all of his shots. GG. Only, well, hit 5 shots that game. GG, well played, Mr. Rinoceronte. Ruined my battle. Well done to the tech tree tank. That's the great thing almost about playing the 279. Your vehicle is so bonkers OP that you almost need to just give respect to players when they do manage to shut you down in that regard. Okay, this map, we're playing on a highway, and this is the kind of map where I just love to try and progress to get the corner, but even with a turbo, I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it. So I think I'm just going to have to go with the durability device and just pray that my opponents suck. But yeah, I think this is going to be an awful game. Awful round. So on the previous maps, there were all little undulations that I could be able to raise my hull armor to be able to make it effective. But on this kind of a map, there's really no scenarios, no opportunities for me to be able to kind of like raise up that armor to be able to make my tank efficient. And so I've only got really 2 options. One is that I just push in with my team anyway, and I hope that I can just support, maybe get lucky that my opponents don't fire gold at me and that I can harass. Or the second is that I have to just hold back and maybe like sit here and wait for my opponents to be able to push through the town. So now I've got to look at the team list and try and figure out whether we have the better team for the city. And I see that they have an extra TD, and it's a Badger. That's a scary TD, but we have 2 heavy TDs here, 3 heavy TDs, and they got 3 sniper TDs. So I do expect that the FE405s will probably not be so influential as like our Jaegeru and our E3 for being able to push through. But it depends, because the FE405 is also in a platoon with the Badger, so maybe he'll go in and try and create a crossfire with him. Could be. Well, swings and roundabouts. Half a dozen ways one way, half a dozen ways the other way. Alright, so nobody seems to want to fight. The IS-7's managed to get forwards. Man, it's funny seeing an IS-7 with so many more hit points than me now in a 279E. Who would have thought that this vehicle just kind of lost so much durability within that regard? Looks like that guy might be using a Bond durability as well, right? Alright, so I guess I'm just going to work this corner and just wait. Be a little bit patient this game. I think that's going to be my best scenario. Again, they've probably got so many TDs shooting down these streets that I really don't want to see that ST2 poke out there. But also, if I don't play, I don't play. Badger. Nope. Oh, that Badger. He'll come back for more. He got free on the... Oh, dude, you're about to... Yeah. Oops. No, I can't. I was thinking about making like a push. I was thinking about making like a push play. So this is quite interesting because the Badger's actually got pretty low pen for a tank destroyer. So I might actually be able to harass this guy. But not if, as I wanted to shoot, then the IS-7 just jumps out in front of me. I'm just trying to keep my inside as covered as possible because that's where I'm going to be weak right now. Badger doesn't seem to want to take a chance. Is he in a platoon with anyone? He is. He's in a platoon with the FE405. Can't believe that 1-2-1 just YOLO'd across. Nice. That's a different IS-7 to the one who was using a durability device. Wow! Artillery hit me over there? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Shows you how annoying those British artillery are. He doesn't have a repair Oh, I guess he just didn't use the repair kit. Well played to the enemy artillery. I guess I got to get closer in on this corner then. That guy's stunned, so he should have a longer reload. I can't... Must have got me through the window as well. That must have been what it is. I mean, I got to respect that artillery shell. It's a really good hit. Lose 400 hit points to that? Oof. Nice shell. VZ55 is pushing across. Probably should have shot him as he crossed there. Bit of a misplay by me. Just kind of worried that the artillery is going to try and dump through that window again. He's going for someone else. Alright, looks like my team are winning the other flank, so I can just be boring. Honestly, one of the biggest mistakes that people make in World of Tanks is when their team are winning the other flank, that they take risks that then make it so the game is going to be a loss. They've got a Tessac, we've got a Manticore. I should be able to repair in time and go out here. Just need him to wedge that armor a little bit. He's trying to bait me. I'm worried about this VZ55 as well. I don't need to worry about him. You know what? Oh, just as I... What? This guy! Just as I had the shot, man. And then he falls back. And the arty hits me through the gap again! Oh, this game is so troll right now. Just do 61 damage. Man, good shot by the arty. Shows you if I have to keep my ears about me, because I can just reverse out the way if I'm faster, but I think I'm just QQing too much. This Badger's getting hungry, I can tell. Nice. Badger's trying his best. VZ55 looks like he's going to work the corner now. I can kind of go through his upper hull if he angles it like that. Not today. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to catch you there. Apologies. Gotta watch out for this Badger. He's reloading now, unless he's using this... That's interesting. Why would the heat have penned there from an angle perspective? You're telling me I can just find a gap in his armor there? That's interesting. Is this Badger still here? He's not. Should be able to fight IS-7s as well. There's the badge. Alright, I think I've got to make a push play then. Just got to be a little bit careful here. I should be able to hunt this guy. He's spamming gold for sure, but he should do.
That was a great shot.
Nice shot, well played. Oh, he is using the autoload. I should have been able to tell from the smoothness of his gun. Big misplay by me. Could be game losing, honestly. Wow, that was a lazy shot. My fault.
Tracks up. Let's move out. Track broken. We're stuck. Track smashed.
Is that FE405 pushing on?
Tracks up. Track operational. They can't stop us now.
He is. This game's damn close right now.
Better, closer, warmer.
Come on, Badger, one bounce, please. Udes should be able to get him. Gotta watch out for this Centurion. Just gotta hang in there. Oh, I hear him trying to flank me. 3 marks of excellence. Ah, well played. He found that shot. GG. Good Centurion player. Did a good job. I should have done more here, man. Only 4,000, like 200 combined, or 4,100 combined. I needed to do more. The biggest misplay of the game was thinking that the VZ55 was using the single shotgun and not using the autoloader. If I had seen he was using the autoloader, I would have tried to defend myself more intelligently rather than just try and farm. Losing that 500 hit points meant that I couldn't deal with the Centurion Action 10, and it means that I could lose the game. Not the best kind of fighting here, but what this really shows is that the 279E, if it can't like wedge that armor up, it's okay. It's okay. But honestly, I would have done better in an IS-4 in this battle. Luckily, it looks like my team is going to get it done. And so, we go on to win, what is that, three battles out of 4 so far today. I think I've got enough time for one more. I've got enough time for one more battle. 5 games on these videos. It's hardcore. But you know what? These playing videos, that's what it's meant to be. The ups, the downs, the learning processes, the good plays, the bad plays, showing whether we can be consistent in these tanks. I'm 2nd on damage, 3rd on experience. Well played to that Centurion. Nice, great player. Good flanking play. Well done to the VZ55 as well for defending himself. Big misplay there by me. For some reason I thought he was using the single shotgun, but it just looks like it was a player who was just holding on to his shells a little bit too much. Alright, Muravanka. No arty? Interesting. So many opportunities for this tank, yet so little opportunities for this tank as well. Obviously autoloaders, big threats. Tank destroyers, big threats. There's so many things that I can do on this map. I could go and try and like make my way towards this building right here and then try and shoot across. I could go there. I could try and just hunt mid and try to crest up. I could try and go into the woods. The woods is a really fun play. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go woods. Let's go woods. I feel like there are better hold down tanks that are going to make fun of me in the west of this map. But I think that I might be able to have a little bit of fun over in the woods. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go support these mediums, try and push through the woods, try and make use of this turbo on this tank to be able to gain this good top speed. Just like with the concept, this vehicle gets a field mod that increases its top speed by 4 kilometers an hour. So I guess that means now with the engineer ability on your driver, this thing's new top speed is going to be 45 kilometers an hour with a turbo. And yeah, there we go, 45 kilometers an hour with a turbo, boys and girls. Can you believe every single player who just has 1 extra driver skill now is going to be able to bomb it around? One thing that's interesting though is that they have actually just straight up removed preventative maintenance, which means that there should be more fires in World of Tanks, which is why I'm like dedicating a lot of my radio operators, as I don't use fire extinguishers, to preventing that. Alright, so a VZ55 forwards. He's in a platoon with a Super Conqueror, so it doesn't look like it's just me who's decided to come this way. Let's see if this VZ55 is going to crest. He is, and I've ammo-racked him and tracked him, but that doesn't mean anything in World of Tanks now. He's looking pretty panicky to me. Why is it still saying that his ammo rack is damaged? Does he not have one? Does he already used his repair kit? He has. He's already used his repair kit. I got to watch out. This Super Conqueror is clearly going to punish me, though, if I do that. This Super Conqueror friend is caking gold at me. Damn, he's still ammo racked, though, if I can get him to whiff his shells. So I guess this is where I can just kind of crest up here. I don't think the VZ will come after me. Maybe I can spot for my team at the back. Remember, I don't have the gun depression in this tank. Definitely one of the weakest aspects of the tank. I know there's a Type 68 back there.
Gun is injured.
Wow.
We're shooting blind.
The 140 just decided to drive out. Wow, that was... I mean, there's no other way of saying it. That was just atrocious play by that 140. Absolutely horrendous. And again, we're going to do our bait play here.
The track's broken. Fix it fast.
Just wedge our armor up and people think they can pen us. No. Doesn't have a lower plate, boys. Doesn't have a lower plate, boys. I'm not using my durability device, though, so I've got to watch out for that. Bat chat somehow hit me at the back of the map. I'm going to actually have to repair this in a second, because the Emil's going to come after me. They might get me inside of the turret. No. Good try, Emil. I like it. You think that you had the opportunity on me, but really, you just messed with a bull that's going to send you back to the garage. Your friends aren't going to help you. You're asking for help? I'll help you. Help you back into the garage, mate. QuickyBaby, you're evil when you play the 279E. For sure I am. Really shows you how important a durability device on this vehicle is. The guy just nails me in the tracks every single time. It just doesn't do anything else. It's his life is just shooting me in the tracks. I probably should use a large repair kit in this vehicle. If I used a large repair kit in this vehicle, then I could repair my tracks quicker. The bat chat's like there. No. Thank goodness the guys behind me aren't pushing. I can do this all day. 6,000 damage blocked. 6,600 damage block. This is unusual to find this many people who will just fire at you the whole time. What are you going to do when your team runs out of ammo, my friend? Wow, I swear I hit his weak point there. He could pen gold on my top of my tank now because it's very exposed. I swear I hit that guy's weak point with gold, but nope, doesn't matter. 8,000 damage blocked. This is ridiculous. 8,400 damage blocked. This might be the most I've ever blocked in World of Tanks coming up on it. So I just keep doing it for the memes right now? Finally, I hit him. Where are you guys going? Don't leave me. If you leave me, the Super Conqueror is going to push me. Super Conqueror's thinking about getting forwards. Gotta make sure I don't let him. I've got to be a little bit careful here because while I'm very, very strong in this situation, if they push me, I am not going to be very strong against an autoloader. All it takes is one guy to get my side and I will lose those hit points for sure. These guys are thinking about pushing me right now. I know there's a Type 68 as well though, but I gotta go for that damage. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I feel like my team has completely abandoned me. I'm almost thinking about falling back one ridgeline. If I fall back a ridgeline, I'll be so much safer. I think I have to. I love being forwards right now, but I'm thinking it's time to fall back a ridgeline. That's unlucky. I have to do this. How did you pen that? Wow, Super Conqueror. Very well done. I did not expect that Super Conqueror to have the brains to be able to get those two shells in. Is this Conqueror at the back actually going to do anything? Doesn't look like it. Are they actually going to push me now? They might do. I'm just trying to get these TDs into it. Please help me. Alright. Back to the 430U and friends. You remember me? So I got a repair kit this time. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, the VZ's gonna get me! No, he's not! What a legend! Baited, boys! That VZ really hated me, didn't he? Enjoy. 9,200 damage blocked. This 10k! I think this might be a new blocking record for me in the whole of World of Tanks. I can't remember this. I can't remember getting this in World of Tanks. How have I found a 430U that was willing to shoot like 20 tanks at my lower plate? 20 shots at my lower plate. Actually, madness. What? I'm so happy I played my 5th game. Wargaming is as well. That guy's just lost all of his credits for today. He might run out of ammo. How much ammo does a 430U even carry? Okay, I can't get carried away here. I can't, because remember, I can have giggles, but if I push forwards, I won't have very much left anyway. I can ask this CC Mark II to help me. Man, I'm so happy he killed that VZ. If he didn't kill that VZ, I was absolutely gone in this game. Oh, the Super Conqueror fell back a ridge. Of course the Super Conqueror fell back a ridge. I fell back, he fell back. Everyone's doing it. Talk about doing it. I want to do this 430U. What's this guy thinking right now? I'm going to shoot that 279E some more. I might have missed the first 20 shots, but I might be able to hit the next ones. I'm not even exaggerating. 20 shots. It's 8,000 damage blocked from... What? You're telling me he had gold and he didn't fire it? You're telling me he had gold and he didn't fire it? I can't honestly believe that 430U had gold rounds and he fired all of his AEP, but now he's down to his gold rounds? Why didn't he fire gold? He could have penned me with his 340 gold. He should have just fired gold. He would have been able to pen me. I'm so confused right now. Okay, let's try and do what I meant to do, and that is to get the mother of all steel wall medals and hopefully win as well. Alright, CC Mark II. You've hoarded your hit points for as long as humanly possible. It'd be nice if you could get some shots in for me now. That Super Conqueror is clearly not a noob. Maybe the Super Conqueror is running low on gold and I can challenge him with my hull armor now? Maybe. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, my dude. Does he have someone at the back helping him? An STRV maybe? It's hard to say. I really wish the CC Mark II would help me more. No, the char got me randomly. I'm down to a one-shot now, that's bad. Come on, CC Mark II, do your stuff. Let's see if this guy will try and take a chance to win it. I feel like if I want to get the Super Conqueror, he's going underneath my gun now. That's clever. Why don't you help me, CC Mark II? You just sit there. Might get dinged in the side here. That guy's protecting his armor very well. Oh, the bat chat at the back. All it takes is one shot from this Super Conqueror and then I'll be out of this game. This is so tense. Help me, T-57 Heavy. I don't understand why my team hasn't played here. Bro, please end him. Please end him. Thank you! This game is crazy! How long is this YouTube video gonna be? Far too long now. Oh, man. I got 4 minutes to win it. How am I going to win it? How am I ever going to win this? Shall I go after the char? The CC Mark II has been hoarding all of his hit points for some reason. Why don't you play, dude? Why don't you play, dude?
Auto-aim? Really? They're not interesting.
Alright, I think I got to push and just pray. Push and pray. Push! 3 minutes! Oh, this is scary. We gotta push. Oh, I'm spotted. I'm dead. Never mind, he's dead.
A predictable outcome.
I know where the bat chat is now. There he is. Hopefully I don't get hit by the Kampfpanzer in the side. Bat chat was just firing AP rounds. Oh, 14,000 damage blocked. This Batchat 25T is still a huge threat for me right now. I'm telling this T-57 Heavy where he is, and he's just ignoring me. I can actually take a shot from this Batchat most of the time. Oh, no!
To the enemy team.
Well played. He's up here. KPZ's there. Oh, come on, team. Nearly 7,000 damage. It was actually a good game of World of Tanks by Uncle Scrubby, baby. Why is my T-57 Heavy just trolling me? Please push. Push. 2 minutes. Go for the win. Please, please. Try and win. Please, please. Go T-57 Heavy. Go. Go, you got 2 minutes, dude. Look, he's open. Open. Look, they're all here. They're all here. They're all there. Please push. Push T-57 Heavy. You're by yourself, you... Oh, my goodness gracious. Dude, T-57 Heavy, go, 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 please. Oh, come on, man. Come on, he's... Not like this. He was there. 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 Please, 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 please. Oh, he's shooting my dude in the bottom. Come on, T-57 Heavy, wake up. Oh, they got it. They got it. They got it. Okay, 1.5 minutes to find the sneaky German. Can they manage to find the sneaky German in 1.5 minutes? So my T-57 Heavy waits. On full health, nearly. He's waiting. He's now looking over here as if the Kampfpanzer could have teleported to the north of this map. Don't trust the T-57 Heavy, guys. Guys, do it yourself. Go. Why are they not going? Okay, there he is. Okay, come on, T-57 Heavy. Just shoot. Just shoot. You've got this. 1. Yes. 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 Ah! GG, well played. Okay, thank God the T-57 Heavy proved me wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if that was not an epic game of Object 279E, I don't know what was. That's a new blocking record for me. I don't think I've ever blocked 14,000 damage in World of Tanks, so you saw it here first. Not an ace tanker, by the way. 14,000 damage blocked, 7,000 damage myself. Not an ace tanker. Good try by the Super Conqueror. 52% win rate gamer there. Gave it his best shot, but it wasn't enough. I don't know, man. This game had me hella stressed. I'm not gonna lie. This one had me hella stressed. Is there a way that I can see, like, my most damage blocked? It was. It was. The 279E. The most damage I've ever blocked in my 100,000 battles of World of Tanks. Well, you saw it here first. So pretty good session all in all for the 279E today. We averaged about 5,000 combined. 4 wins out of 5. GG. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this live video today. Man, that was a tense game. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. And let me know whether you think the Object 279E is the best heavy tank in the game. And do you struggle playing it, or do you struggle playing against it? And as always, thank you so much for watching. You just saw the most damage blocked in ever for me in World of Tanks. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.